Hello, friends, and welcome back to the first podcast of the Imperial Uplift of the new year. Hooray!
Hooray!
Yay! It's new
Yay!
year, same old hobby. Hopefully, new friends along the way and new things revealed.
New enemies.
Yes, I only drink the blood of my enemies and a strawberry yoo-hoo.
New
Whoever gets that
enemies.
quote, whoever gets that reference in the comments wins a heart and a thumbs up.
Beautiful.
Yes, we are the Imperial Uplift. The Imperial Uplift is a podcast we do with my co-host here, and I'm
Hello.
trying to do a new intro because I figure new year, new intro. I
Yes.
am joined by my co-host, the chapter master, the Crimson Jeans, the Mean Gene Machine, my hammer,
Hello. You won't
and I am
believe
of
this, but
course,
I absolutely forgot the name of the podcast.
hey, and the sighing individual here is Scud, aka the Demogard, aka SDG. We
uh,
are the Imperial Uplift, where we try to uplift your spirits to the digital vox ways.
I,
We're
I, I
as we're
was,
doing now, failing. We're failing.
I was laying in bed and be like, what? It's like the Emperor's happiness. The Empire's guidebook. I could not, for the life of me, remember it until just
No, it
before.
didn't occur to you to just go to my channel and
I
just
was
click on
lying
the
in
podcast
bed. I
playlist.
was trying to sleep when my brain was like, "What the fuck is the podcast called?"
So if you weren't sleeping, you had time to look at your phone, didn't you?
No. Yes, I did. Fuck.
In any event.
Fuck.
What we are wide awake for is LVO. And
Yes.
holy gadonka, the
Some
reveals.
absolutely crazy reveals.
Yes,
Let's, before we
which we'll
step
get to
into
right
that,
now.
since it's
Yeah.
been a month and a half since we recorded last, how was your end of year and everything?
Very nice. Lots of food, lots of good times,
Good.
presents, friends and family.
Warhammer
Oh
present?
my. No.
Then I don't care.
I gave out Warhammer
Oh,
presents, but
oh yeah, you
it's
did. You gave you. I got some miniatures from you for Christmas.
yeah, there you go.
Tiny
They are up on the screen
xenomorphs.
now.
They're beautiful.
There you go. Nice. You can buy them on Etsy for $5 a pop.
They are beautiful. They're very well
There
made.
you go.
They broke. I had to
Yes.
repair them, but I managed to do it. All right.
There you go.
Yeah,
What about you? How was your last month?
it was full of food and Warhammer. A lot of it.
There you go.
Yeah, it was great. It's good. It's good. And now with the LVO, um, it's great.
Yes, and I think we should just get right to it.
Yes, let's start with the small ones because there was a couple solo figures. So I figured there would be take down a list, start with the solo figures, move to the bigger and bigger sets. How does that
Let's do
sound
it.
with you? So let's start with the newest. Let's start with something not 40k related because there's only one, and that's the Beastman figure, the old man Beastman.
Right, are you? And I believe you're getting more Beastmans by this year, I believe, right?
Yeah, it should be for the old world. We'll get all the Beastmen
Mm-hmm.
back. It's gonna be great. We got a new name character and it looks beautiful. There's not much to say. It's a really good model. Like, a extremely good model. That's probably something you're gonna hear a lot today. Good
Yeah,
model.
probably. Yeah, I mean, I don't play it, but it looks good.
Yeah, they are definitely not skimping out. It's good to see that they seem to give a shit design wise.
Well, it's a new year. They got to make money somehow.
And we move straight on to the new Death Guard one.
Oh yes,
The pox-ridden commander, the Lord of Poxes.
a pox on your chapter.
What do you think? Do you like the Death
I like
Guard?
it. I like the Death Guard. I was gonna buy a Death Guard army until I was screwed over, but
Oh yeah,
that's
that's
a
true.
story for
God
now. Two podcasts
damn
ago, you can look that up.
piece of shit. Not you, the guy.
Mm. I know. Just yeah.
But yeah,
And
this
anyway, yeah, I
is
do like the Death Guard. I like
this,
Mortarion. I like their whole
yeah,
chapter. I like their lore. Their
yeah.
tragic lore. I like it. Yeah,
This is a great model as well. Yeah, got a melee commander
it is.
type unit, big sword, weird mouth, everything you like, teeth, disease, rot. What's not to love?
Rot.
Great model again. Just
Yeah.
proper fucking stunneroo. And we move on. We have the Minkalesque model.
Ooh.
That's the one where she has her entire command group. It's It basically a proxy for, so you can use this instead of the regular Imperial Guard command group.
Yeah, I still like it though.
It's good. It's good to see that they have their head sculpt for women figures is getting better.
Yeah, because notoriously put image here.
Yeah.
Not so good.
No, but they are getting better. They're still not great, but they're definitely getting the right way. Like the first Minkalesque model's face was not very good. This one is way better.
Yeah. You know, if you are on Etsy selling like female head models, maybe you should like put in a resume to Games Workshop. Like, hey, you know, just
Honestly,
observe.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, you know, if you have the talents for 3D sculpting and it looks good, hey, I say why not?
Yeah.
The worst thing can happen is like, well, we're not going in that direction. We appreciate your time.
Honestly, what seems to be the best way to do is use your animation skills to make some sort of popular YouTube video, and they will swoop right in and steal you.
Well, you know, I watch a lot of sports. They'll draft you. They'll make you a deal you can't refuse
by kidnapping you and holding your family hostage.
Oh no, we're gonna give you lots of money to not do something you're good at.
Exactly.
How terrible.
Okay, let's just move on. I don't want to talk about the high elves for Old World because it's all the high elf bundles. They're great, but yeah, that's fine, right? I mean,
well, they're high elves.
They're fine. They're good. They're old. They're fine. Okay. Let's actually get
Speaking
into
of elves, aren't wood elves coming next, right?
Oh, yeah. So Beastmen should be next. It's always bad guys. Oh, good guys, bad guys, good guy, bad guys. So high elves, beastmen, wood elves, something.
New year, same problem. Yes. If you notice a sudden jump, well, new year, same old problems.
I'm the problem.
You love making my job hard.
You have to do something. Fuck you.
No. I shouldn't complain. I just edit out. I just make shit posts and once a month podcast. I have no right to complain. I'm living a good life.
Well, let's start. Oh, there was one last thing, and that was for again, which is just annoying because they release a new model again for the Adeptus Mechanicus, but the Horus Heresy era, and it's fantastic. And it's why can't we have those in 40k?
This is a Mechanicus model we can use, can we?
Can we? I don't think so.
Can we?
No.
Fuck. Well, then I take back my statement.
This is not. This is for Horus Heresy again. The Thanatos Siege Automata.
Can we use it in 40k?
No. They don't have them anymore.
I retract my statement.
They're too rare, so they keep them safe all the time. I hope they make some sort of rule so we can use a bunch of the Horus Heresy 30k minis, because those are really good.
They are.
Okay, let's move to an actual box set. Yeah, there is. Let's start with the actual box sets now. We'll start with the Age of Sigmar one. We have the Soulblight Gravelords, which get their new Grave Guards and Black Knights called... God damn, I had the name. Barrow Guards. Barrow Fuckers. I can't.
Barrow.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid.
Are you sure you slept?
Yeah, I had it. Barrow Kingdom. It's the... Let's try that again. It is called the Barrow Guards.
There you go.
Yeah, so
you gotta have confidence.
The Grave Guards have been updated to the Barrow Guards, and the Barrow Guards are the new skeletons, and much like the last Death Rattle skeletons, also for the Soulblight, these are probably some of the best models Games Workshop has ever made, in detail and everything, and finicky small bits. Did you see them?
There you go. I'm looking at them right now. I also have, well, it's not exactly probably the same list you are, but I am on a similar site that shows off all the models. And
look at them and enjoy.
I'm looking.
They are very good.
Yeah, I'm in Age of Sigmar.
Yeah,
I'll never see them again, but yeah, they look
fucking great. What's wrong with Age of Sigmar? People need to calm their tits. It's a fucking great game.
Nothing. It's just, yeah, I know. It's probably
You fucker.
Good. It's just not 40K. And
It's
I can live
fine.
with that. It's kind of like a movie you see once that's really good, and you're like, well, I'll never see you again.
Arguably, the miniatures are way better than 40K lately.
Yeah.
Like, okay, granted, 40K is getting some real bangers out, but like individual model wise, Age of Sigmar is fucking killing it. But their design team is amazing. But they also have way more freedom to what you can do, since it's like a high fantasy setting. It's not low fantasy like Old World. It's not low gothic, high gothic, 40K. Or 30K, where it's like there's a limit to, we already know the design style. They have basically free hand to redesign both, so the models absolutely kick ass. And having not played it, I read the rules regardless, but I have heard that the game is also really, really fun, really enjoyable.
I will say this: my approach to Age of Sigmar will be like my approach to Game of Thrones. Now, walk with me here. I didn't watch it when it first came out and all the hype build up. I'm like, I'll wait, see how this turns out. Season 8 happens. Like, okay, I think now's a good time to check it out when it was good.
I feel like
Age of Sigmar is on a climb right now. I'm just waiting for the fall.
Oh, they already had the fall, but their fall started in season 1, back when Age of Sigmar was absolute ass, where models didn't have a point cost, making it practically impossible to play the game.
Granted, yeah, but then again, I wasn't around when it came out. At least in the
sense,
I was
you're that
alive,
young?
I think.
Holy shit!
I was alive.
Oh, okay. It was like 8 years old, apparently.
Oh no.
Scud is only 8 years. That explains the height. You're very well spoken for an 8-year-old, but I guess you guys over there just age quicker.
On the record, and to any federal agents listening, I am not 8 years old. I am actually 28 years old. So.
Despite not being around. Where were you in the long war? Fuck's sake. Oh, the fuck, Lord, that's funny. Okay, well, let's move to the actual thing that I think both of us want to talk about the most, which is the Emperor's Children.
And most people listening.
Shut up. Probably, because this is a 40K channel. Fuck. You're right.
Well, I'm pretty sure if I got into Age of Sigmar, I'll make Age of Sigmar videos.
Ages of Sigmaris. Yeah, but
no, it'll just be rat videos 24/7, and then
we are rats. We are rats. It's just Skaven, nothing but Skaven. Skaven and goblins high on shrooms. That's it. It's the most enjoyable parts. Much like in real life.
Oh boy.
Rats on shrooms.
No, don't
feed your pets drugs
to survive. Yes, and don't eat your pets.
Not yet.
Don't.
They need to marinate.
Hello again.
Well,
someone says something terrible.
Guinea pigs are a delicacy in Peru. So
yeah, that's considered a delicacy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a pet, right? That's getting eaten, and
it's a pet in this country.
In Finland, we eat horses.
Food. Well, you Scandinavians are weird. It's terrible.
They taste great.
Each other.
I know that's... If you say that in Texas, I said that when I visited Texas, and I almost got shot.
I would feel sorry for you. The American side is like, rock on, dude.
Jesus Christ, they're fucking great. Horse tastes great.
Right, Emperor's Children. Before we get into a tangent.
I feel like horse tastes great and Emperor's Children probably fits very well together, but for different reasons.
Why are you like this?
Anyways, Emperor's Children. Are you happy with the reveal so far?
Very happy. Extremely happy. I felt this in the cockles of my heart.
Yes, I felt it in my cock.
No, I said cockles. It's the actual part of the heart. Look it up.
I know, but
not penis.
I'm going full.
I know we're talking about Emperor's Children, but get the penis out of your head.
No, that's in the spirit of the Emperor's Children.
Well, where do you want to tackle this box? Tackle box, see? Fun.
I will tackle it this way by saying that I actually feel like the models are better than the Primarch.
I like Fulgrim's new look.
I
I know I'm in the minority that. Well, I do like it with the helmet on, the faces. Well, then again, if you did get virus bomb 10,000 years afterwards, you probably would look like
I just feel
a wreck.
like that model just it's almost there, but it needs to be full Grimmy. This is full Grim, right? He needs to be full of himself. He needs to have a glass of wine in one hand, a mirror in the other hand, and then just two swords. Now that's full Grim. And then the fucking smirk or the angry face because he got virus bombed and he still suffers from the STDs that he got infected with. God, he must have a lot of them.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about this hobby. You can make your own. You could make them with 2 mirrors and a glass of wine and
2 mirrors with
like
double wheel.
2 mirrors, yeah.
Oh shit! If you hit me, that's 14 years of bad luck. Oh no!
I feel like mirrors would be a Zinch gimmick, but anyways, we're getting off topic.
Look at my brother. But yeah, I like the models more
Do
than
you
I
want to
like
go
them.
down by the models?
We'll start. Okay, let's start with the new Chaos
Yeah.
Lord. Yes. The
Right,
new,
yes.
He's beautiful. He has a nipple ring.
Yeah. So that was the first thing you saw.
Unironically, yes. The Lord Exultant, we start with him. We'll move to the named character afterwards, but we start with the generic Lord. The Lord Exultant, with his spear and gun and weird head shape and everything. He's awesome. With
Yeah,
his
he's good.
cock chain and his nipple ring. Dude,
Sure.
I'm in the spirit of Emperor's Children.
I know. Yeah, well, at least one of us is. I'm glad for that. Me, keep your distance. There's a reason why we're on other ends of the screen.
I wish I could modify my model on the spot to get more and more corrupt. So yeah. So tell me anything that stands out. I just think the model is fantastic. I think you get a variety of options, which is something I miss from a lot of things, but with the Chaos Space Marine in general, they just give you many options, which is just awesome.
Yes, I love the variety. I also like just the general look and feel of it. It doesn't look. I know this is weird to say, but a plain Chaos Lord.
He doesn't look generic.
He doesn't look like you get like on a random box. Like, oh, you can this has character.
Yeah, he has. Despite being a generic Lord, he doesn't seem generic at all. It seems like a model, also with all the options. This is a guy, you make it and then you call him Henry and then that's his name and now he's an actual character. He's great.
Yeah, it does look like it could be a character.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Overall, thumbs up.
Next one, and in my opinion the best one, the Lord Cacophonist, with his organ on his back. He's perfect. Set that gif in for me or the clip. He's perfect. That's perfect. Like, yeah, that's Homelander agrees. This is perfect. He's perfect.
Well, Homelander or Magneto, depending on the gif.
Both. Simultaneously with overlapping audio. Do that right here, editor, which is you.
Well,
good.
I can't do that because copyright. But I will put multiple gifs over and top each other. I'll do that for you at least.
Perfect. But the Lord Cacophonist is perfect. He makes me happy. I look at him and I get happy. This is 90s Warhammer. We're back to 90s Warhammer. This is what it looked like back when I collected.
Just remodeled for a new age.
Yeah, he's a silly dude. Look at him. He has a angry mouth amplifier. He has a giant organ on his back with 2 amplifiers on each side, and then he has 2 guns that shoot sounds as well. This guy is loud and he loves it.
There you go.
And he has fucking...
That's a man who loves his job.
He has nipple tubes.
You're really obsessed with the pectoral region of these models, aren't you?
Yes.
The pectoralis major and pectoralis minor.
But he's so fucking
I knew those
cool.
science classes in high school pay off.
He's so cool. Look at him. I love the Lord Cacophonist, and I love
How do
the
I
name.
judge this matter? Oh, does he have pronounced solar plex? We're getting
Fuck's sake.
medical on this podcast.
Amazing.
Well, there
Amazing.
has to be some clash in this podcast with you.
So, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
You're
Holy
my friend,
shit.
though, so it's cool.
Yes,
But
it is.
don't
It's
touch
cool.
me.
Okay, we're moving on. We're gonna skip over the coolest things besides Lord Cacophonist and go to the last character, which is the remodel of Lucius the Eternal.
Yes. My opinion, the best model in this box.
Oh, he's so fucking good. It's so cool. Holy shit. Fuck, that's a good upgrade.
Yeah. And look, the Iron Warriors have a new model.
Oh yeah, they do down there, yeah. Looking cool. I'm glad they got something. Yeah. I love how
well, at least they have a head.
The whip comes out of his shoulder like one of the mouths on his armor.
So it almost if his tongue though on his head if it didn't like curl there, you would have thought it was coming from his actual mouth.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
You
could probably make that quite easily. That it's
just
massive, yeah, and with some green stuff, make it. It's just so he's using the whip of one of his fallen opponents, the tongue whip of one of his fallen opponents, to either kill other people or be killed by other people, so they can turn into him in the most horrifying way imaginable.
Well, yes, I mean he's wearing his opponents.
Also, you can't see it from this picture, but there's other pictures. He's wearing high heels, which is amazing as well. He's fucking... See, this is what I mean. Lucius, he's so full of himself. High heels, weapons, drugs, all the drugs. All those 5 on his backs, that's drugs. That's hardcore drugs.
And a girdle.
And a girdle. No nipple ring. But that's okay, not everyone can have that. Instead, the forever screaming twisted faces of everyone who has killed him and felt a little bit happy about it.
So...
He's beautiful.
Yeah, and I was reading about Zor. That's crazy. So, theoretically, who would be the only things that would kill him like for good?
Something like,
Grey Knight.
Lionel Johnson or Grey Knight, someone with a lot of mental strength. But even then, at some point, they are like, oh, "Fuck, that was actually a really good fight, and I'm really happy I won." Probably wouldn't work on a Primarch. Probably wouldn't work on a Grey Knight either. No, a Custody probably neither.
What if you like kill him and then someone wipes the memory of the person who killed him, so he has no memory of killing him?
That's a really good idea.
It would just be dead forever. And well, you'll have to wipe the person to wipe out that memories too, because then
that's fine. Then you have I think you're broken.
Large question though: what if the person who erased the memory of the person who killed him? What if they get a satisfaction of that? Would that make?
What if it's what if it's a? I know it. That's a good question as well. I know it works on Necrons too. So if a Necron kills him, a Necron will turn into him. But of course, a Necron warrior, they don't have a personality or anything like that. So it wouldn't work if one of those killed him. Or what if one of the mindless slaves of the Adeptus Mechanicus killed him? That might not work either.
It would have to be someone who has no pride.
Yeah, so
at all.
Or no connection. A blank?
Yeah. Maybe a blank.
They have no connection to the warp, so how would he change them? We solved Lucius the Eternal. We won. Yeah. Let's move on.
You took pride in that, now you're becoming him.
Yes. We are down to the Swordsman, the Elite, which is the flawless blades.
Coneheads.
Yeah, coneheads. And Screamer
one
mouth.
of them is not.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I like the flowing hair of the non-pin one.
That is my favorite one of those 3, but they are described as being like gross.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's
Are those dreadlocks? No.
They're not that gross. I didn't mean people with dreadlocks had gross. I meant that dreadlocks get gross because, okay.
Well, you don't you can't shower with them on. That's
exactly.
Yeah, I would assume this is like the chaos equivalent of blade guards.
Yeah, the equivalent of
elite unit.
Yeah, the equivalent of Scorpish Hunters from the Necrons, and the Eightfold from the Khorns. The Eightbound possessed from Khorn. They're elite ones.
Mm.
I think this is probably, for a Nick group, it's very good, and I still love it a lot. It's probably the weakest one in my opinion, except the lore is fantastic. They're so full of themselves that, unlike all the other elites from all the other groups like the Eightbound and stuff, these guys are not possessed. They're so full of themselves they don't want to even share their body.
Mm.
So
they're not polygamists.
No, they are solygamists. Also known as monogamists.
Yeah, monogamists. Yeah.
But yeah, they
good
don't
for
share
them.
their
At least
body.
they're loyal. I mean, it's loyal to themselves, but
Yeah. Literally, yeah. They're
what
far
if they
too
would be so loyal to themselves they turn to loyal?
Oh no! Like, we have joined the
I'm so
other
loyal.
side.
Screw you, Chaos. I'm going back to them. Wait, you can't do that. Watch me.
Screw you, Slanesh. I'm better than you. I'm joining the other side just to prove that I'm better. You know what? That is a very Lord of Excess thing to do. So that's a new headcanon that's really good. That if they get too full of themselves, they just become loyalists and go back.
Yeah. Games Workshop, pay us. For our ideas. We'll ruin the company in 2 months.
Oh my god, in 2 months. $multi-billion earned last year. 2 months.
How'd you do that? 95% off everything in the first week. You did what?
We couldn't afford them on our own pay. Now we bought everything. Fuck.
You can buy a Warlord Titan for $20.
Oh my god. Wow, that would be a sale.
Fire sale. And then we can fire that.
Let's move on to
Yes.
the first of two of the battle line units. We have the Tormentors, which is they are the regular Emperor's Children Chaos Space Marines, made for melee and stabbing you in the face.
Standard.
And for melee units, of course, they won't have as many options as their ranged brethren, but they look really good. They look great. Again, they look full of themselves. They have some horrendous visages and faces. The great pink color clashes fantastically. They are everything I want. And if I ever had a child, I would not want him to become one of these.
Well, at least I know you have a limit.
Yes.
Jesus, what the
But-
hell is wrong with you?
But
Well, I
they're
know
good.
what's
They
wrong
have
with you, but
they have
still.
Scout and everything, so you can get these reel in and screens of units, and they're still Space Marines, so you know they can take quite a couple shots before they break down. So they're good. I don't have any complaints. They're great. I love them.
Very much so. What would be after them?
The regular ones. Oh, those were the Infractors. Sorry. Now we move to the Tormentors, which are the regular battle line Marines with the guns. Good old bolt guns, plasma guns, missile launchers, heavy bolter. Probably gonna get a set where you get a bunch of different weapons you can use.
Yeah, like melters and stuff.
Yeah. Based on the fact that, again, these look like another reason they're so lovely. They look like the old tactical Marines, the pig-faced Marines. And the pig-faced Marine box has an absolute shit ton of options. And I was looking through today the other Chaos Marine Legions, and all of them have a lot of options. So I'm gonna guess these are gonna have a lot of options.
I think this might be the standard from now on.
I hope so, because this is so much better than what they have been doing for so long, which is like, yeah, you get to make these 10, and one of them maybe can have a scope on his gun. There you go.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Big maybe. And you have to buy that sprue separately with that single scope on it. That'll be $20. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any thoughts on the Infractors and Tormentors and Master Benters?
I think they all look really good too. I mean, I don't have an error critique on them. I wish I had them. That's my critique. But yeah, they look great.
Yeah, they do. This is just happiness in a box. This is nostalgic. This is new but nostalgic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I will say I did like their approach on their color scheme, how they're doing them. Like they didn't go full pinkish.
No.
Like it's a good mix of black and pink and like bronze.
Yeah.
They
It's
could have like just slathered everything with like a paint brush of pink. Like, all right, we're done. No, this is
yeah, I think it's
a good variety
a
of
really good
color grade.
updated color scheme for the Emperor's Children. They have had something like this in the past as well. I had the old Noise Marines, but this is like toned down a bit while still being pink.
Mhm.
Moving on now to, I think, the one thing most people were looking forward to, which is the unit from Emperor's Children that they're known for, Noise Marines.
Very much.
Give me a
Just
hot take. Tell me.
they should have more. They should have bagpipes looking ones. No, I
Uh,
I mean, how could? What can I say that hasn't already been said about these guys? They're just fucking awesome.
yeah, that's no hot take. These are fantastic.
There is no hot take. It's just take. Like
For the units,
now, please.
these are the
Yes.
best unit group of the entire reveal for a while. These are, this is my opinion, better than the new Eldar, even though like his the Warp Spider,
That's a
Phoenix Lords
hot take right there.
has a great ass, and the new models look great and it's nice. The new Creek units look great. These are better.
I would
Fucking
still
fight
say
me.
the Aldari might win the edge on that one just a little bit more,
But for the
but it's a good competition to for sure.
so these are for units for Lord type units. It's a tough one because the Phoenix Lords are very good. But for regular units, Warp Spiders versus Noise Marines, no, Noise Marines. It's nice. It's nice.
Noise.
I also have I have a bias having had the old box of Noise Marines, and that was literally my favorite Warhammer box of all time. I got it back in the late 90s when it came out in with metal, where it was regular Chaos Space Marines, but they had like the heads and the weapons, the Blastmaster, that's the little name, and Sonic guns. They were metal, and that was my favorite set of all time. So I'm very biased.
Well, there you go. Well, yeah. Well, and I won't disagree with you, but I say like between that, the Aldari box and this box and the Krieg box, I say we are starting to eat good, us 40K fans now. We just gotta keep this up.
Talking about boxes, the Eldari doesn't get a box.
Right.
Yeah, they don't get one. And I think
sucks.
it's because it's all the elite units and they don't want to give a discount. They want people to pay. Like, the Emperor's Children have some regular battle line units. The Creek has whatever fucking mistake that box combination was. As cool as they look, that box is fucking horrible. That's 310 points for 180 euros.
Yikes.
Do you know what this one is? I looked it up. I took the approximation by saying Chaos Space Marines. How many points are those for 10? That's gonna be approx the same with the Coordinate Berserkers. This is almost 700 points of units for 180.
That's a notable size difference. I know if you're looking from the outside in to the hobby, that doesn't seem much, but
It
is.
This is almost an entire full functional 1,000-point army. The Creek one is less than 1/3 of an army, and the Creek one is either a heavy tank army or a horde army or a mix, and you get fewer models there than you get from the Emperor's Children, which is an elite type army because it's Space Marines. You get less models and less than half the points worth.
Yikes.
I'm so glad they're starting to do good boxes because last year's boxes were fucking horrendous.
Terrible.
The crude box, terrible. The Krieg box, great models. Same with the Crude, great models. Terrible value for money. Horrendous value for money.
Well, just yeah, it was shit. It was shit.
Great
Yeah,
models. Just
great models.
terrible
Just
pricing.
lower the price just a little bit, please.
Yeah, the what was it? The Blood Angel box had about approximately the same as this one seems to
Ooh, don't
have.
get me started on that one.
But that one
Yeah.
was just boring as the dull. Plus, you get the little baby wing models, which is just not good. Like,
Well, only a couple of them get wings now.
yeah, last
Yeah,
year's boxes were bad.
To quote Ted Lasso, where the fuck are my wings, Roy?
Holy shit. Could this be the year
Oh,
of
yeah.
good Battle Force boxes? What do you think? Is this gonna be the year where we
Yeah,
get good quality
I think
boxes?
so. I think so. Yeah. I'm staying hopeful and knocking on wood that this trend keeps on going up. It's supposed to down, but then again, if they just stay like middle of the road, that would be fine either.
Yeah, anything better than last year. I hope they really got understood the criticism, especially after the Krieg box,
Which I
because
think they did.
like the Crude box, some people were still defending until they then ruined the Crude's rules the month after the release of the box by making the Crudes almost unplayable. The Krieg box has gotten a shit ton of criticism from the second they showed it off. Great models, terrible box.
Just whoa. Well, I think they might have learned the lesson now. Like, okay, we'll change some things, and I think they are starting to.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, that's the present. Let's talk about the future. As also revealed in the show, the roadmap, and coming up later on would be the following chaos.
Oh yeah,
Space Marine focus chapters: World Eaters, Death Guard, and Thousand Suns.
yeah. So
Which who knows what might come from that?
I wonder what they're adding. Like the Death Guard one that's a pretty full roster. So unless it's like renewal, maybe some new Poxwalkers that are less samey. I'm guessing a new combat patrol that's less, but
Could be.
yeah, that one I don't know with.
It could be like upgrade stuff too.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe they already revealed the new character, so maybe something different.
Yeah, and I think that would apply both to the World Eaters and the Thousand Suns. But I think the Thousand Suns might get a little more due to the success of Space Marine 2. So
yeah, I'm actually guessing potential new Sangors because the sprue is looking a bit crusty, and a new combat patrol again because that combat patrol is terrible.
Yeah, it's
where the Death Guard one is at least usable despite being very samey.
And a lot of Poxwalkers.
Yeah, the Thousand Sun one is just horrendous. The
World Eater one's fine.
Yeah, but they just need more models. They have like half their range. Yeah. That's it. Like Emperor's Children is launching with more models than the World Eaters have. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just probably like refresh and like adding a couple new things.
Yeah, some other. They have 2 battle line units, probably some more elite type units besides just the 8 bound. Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess we can end it on this. What's coming up as they also showed like stills of 4 images, and this it's on screen now, but from what I can tell, it's a Grey Knight, a Salamander, what I assume is a Black Templar, and Chaos Knights.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah, definitely the Grey Knight and the Salamander. They stand out a lot. Like that's definitely those.
So I will say that Salamander picture is like the cover of a box art. I don't know if they're actually focusing on Salamanders or they're gonna focus on the other chapters. It was like Blood Angels. Stuff came out last year. Obviously the Dark Angels. Maybe we're getting like the rest of the or more Loyalist chapter stuff.
I hope
maybe more characters. Because I know Grey Knights are getting a refresh.
I mean, they do this. Hope they don't destroy the lovely baby carrier model, Grey Knight model, too much.
The Dread Knight.
Yeah, the Dread Knight. I love the Dread Knight. It's goofy. Some people don't like it because it's goofy. I fully understand. I personally love it because it's goofy. But I can definitely see them changing up so it looks less like a baby carrier. Hence the name.
I think they'll still keep that charm.
I hope so.
Yeah.
But
and what it looks like the Black Templar one, maybe it wasn't there talk of like, God, what was it? Black Templar Ancient was getting a new model for a while now?
oh yeah, that would be this.
It could be that.
I do think that it's time to get some more refreshes, like a refresh of the Grey Knights or new models. Some of the old models are out. Salamanders should definitely get some love. We know they have some big, heavy flamer dudes.
The Raven Guard should get some love.
I mean, I was about to get to that. A lot of these chapters need to get some love. Like, it's Black
Iron
Templars,
Hands,
fine. They have some models. They have quite a few.
White Scars.
Yeah, White Scars, Iron Hands,
Yeah.
Salamanders,
Iron
Raven Guard.
Hands.
Not the Space Wolves. Fuck them.
Yeah, well, yeah. The rumor around is like the next edition they're gonna be like the headliner. So,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
or be it, yeah. So,
Just
Space Wolves to have enough health.
dude, just take
concerned.
one of the
The
others.
the Bjorn the Fellhand is probably gonna get a
new kit. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
But
put
yeah,
him in a new dreadnought. Nah, that would remove the charm.
They'll probably just make him like Brutalis size or like
Yeah, an upgraded
Magenta size, yeah.
venerable dreadnought. So it's just
he'll
bigger,
still be the same type of dreadnought. Yeah, he'll
but
just be
bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they could make. I've heard rumors that they are going to refresh and update the Death Watch chapter.
Yeah, and make it an actual like
Functional chapter.
yeah. Because during the Grok Christmas, like they released the, well, it was the old detachment, but the detachment to play
Yeah.
Death Watch because like they kind of, well, I mean, we screwed the pooch on that one big time, especially for if anyone was making a Death Watch army.
Yeah.
Wonder who that could have been.
It wasn't you, that's for sure. You would never.
What, me? No, obviously.
Nah.
What? I made more Death Watch units.
But yeah, they could I'm looking here at the list, and we got the Blood Angels, we got the Dark Angels. It's not that long ago we got the Black Templars, for that matter. Some more units for that is fine. But Death Knight, Death Watch, Grey Knight, Imperial Fist, Iron Hands, Raven Guard, Salamanders, and White Scars. All of those chapters need some love. Get
Lots
to
of
it.
love.
Give them the same amount of love you're clearly showing for Emperor's Children. Do it. Let's go, Games Workshop. Let's go. Warhammer.
Let's go. Don't sue us.
For what?
Oi.
What?
Harambe.
Okay. Harambe?
Oi. Well, now, no, don't sue us.
Oh.
Sue. S-U-E. Not
Okay, that makes
any
more
other
sense.
vulgar profanities.
Oh my god.
And I think we can end this on a little bit of a theory. I mean, Fulgrim came back, right?
Yes.
You know what that means.
Oh my god.
Who's coming back next on the other side?
Is it Jagatai Khan?
We did theorize this like one of our earlier episodes.
Yeah.
The ones who I think logically and more realistically come back soon are Jagatai Khan, as you mentioned before, or Lehman Russ.
Yes. Or Rogel Dawn.
Or Rogel Dorn, but like if I had to put like on a tier list or like most likely to least likely fucking speak English. Khan and Russ are kind of like tied.
Yeah.
Then Dorn.
Yeah.
Then Manus. Then Sanguinius.
Holy shit.
And then Vulcan and Korax are kind of tied because, well, one's dead and one's being Batman.
Well, one is temporarily dead until he regenerates somewhere.
Yeah. Well, they got to collect all the artifacts, and I think they only have like 2/3 of it.
Yeah,
so
that could be what the Salamanders part is for.
Maybe.
Holy shit. Oh my god. That's probably not it.
Well, who is probably going to come back sooner, Russ or Khan, who I want to, Korax and Vulcan, because...
yeah, I want Khan and Vulcan and Korax.
I apologize.
Those three.
Yeah. Not to say that I don't want the other ones back soon. It's just, well, I have my favorites. I mean,
Oh my god, what
Ruta's
if
already back, so I'm halfway there.
what if Rogel Dawn comes back, but he's the head on Ferris Manus' body?
What? Why?
Because Rogel Dawn got blown up.
No, you're doing
He comes
this
back
wrong.
with an iron hand.
No. Rogadorn comes back, and Ferris Manus is the hand. His head is his hand.
Oh my god. Oh my, yeah. Oh, or he comes back with one of Ferris Manus' iron hands. And now the iron hands are
And then Manus
confused.
comes back. It's like, oh my god, it's a tag team, and then they come to Fulgrim with steel chairs.
I was about,
Just
yes,
want them-
exactly. They beat the shit out of it with steel chairs.
We're back.
Made by the iron hands themselves. Reinforced by the Imperial fists.
Yeah,
This is beautiful.
we are not good fan theory people.
So is there any of the new ones you're gonna, here's the last note, any one of the new ones you're gonna buy?
If I can only get one, and like say I won like I played the lottery and I got like a couple $1,000. I would get the Emperor's Children box without question.
Yes, same. I'm trying to see if I can save up for it. I hope so. I want it so bad.
Yeah, I assume like if you go through like other hobby store or like wargaming tabletop shops, they'll probably get it at a better discount.
Yeah. I will change this avatar to match if I get it.
Yes, and I will put a picture of a little bolter in my hand, ready to extinguish the heretical side of it.
Amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Well, thank you for the show.
Brother.
This was fun.
Yeah, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed our, well, I guess not review, but us fangirling over the LVL reveals. On behalf of my co-host, we've been the Imperial Uplift. We hope you have a great day, and stay safe.
Nipple
Bye.
rings. Nipple tubes.